episode of Diosa podcast. I'm Carolina Sanper, your host, and today I am doing something wild. I am recording this episode without all the gadgets that I usually have with me. Usually I have my phone with a microphone recording the video part, and then I have my MacBook with this microphone on GarageBand. And now I am doing something different because it's been so heavy on me to have all these different gadgets. And that is one of the reasons I haven't been recording, uploading episodes of the podcast as soon as I would love to, because I can be a perfectionist, and whether I want to do it amazing or I don't do anything at all. And that is something that today, as we speak, I am releasing, evolving. And this is interesting because the second episode of the podcast that I had in Spanish, that is a different name, that as a book it ended, and now we have Diosa. The second episode was about perfectionism, and it is something that creates a lot for me on one side, and it can be a stop for a lot of things. And now here I am. And I also want to share that I'm 32. And I mean, it's going to make sense at some point. And for 10 years, I was on birth control. Since I was 16, when my OBGYN found out, okay, you're not regular, you have polycystic ovaric syndrome. You're going to be on birth control because this is the best way we can keep your hormones in balance. So we're going to start this. And that was when I was 16 till I was 26. At this point, 26, I was married and I was looking for a baby. So I stopped the birth control, and when I found out that it was a mess, my hormones were a mess. And I went to an endocrinologist, and they gave me this diagnosis of you have pre-diabetes. This means that you will need to take this pill, metformin, for the rest of your life. And so much more now that you want to be pregnant, that you want to have a baby, it is super, super important that you take this and embrace it. So I started the treatment because at that point I thought, okay, everything can be nourishing with the right intention. So I started that, and I remember that the first 15 days I was supposed to do it half the pill in the morning and half the pill at night. And then day 16 I was supposed to go to the full thing, the whole thing, one pill in the morning and one pill at night. And what I noticed that very first day is that I was knocked out. I was completely out. And what do I mean by that? I was laying down, feeling super sleepy and taking a lot of naps because I couldn't keep myself awake. Immediately, I felt this is not for me, and this cannot be the only way. So I remember that I had two friends when I was doing my IIN certification. This is the Institute for Integrative Nutrition. When I was becoming a health coach at IIN, I met two friends. One that reversed a Hashimoto condition. This is an autoimmune disease. Hashimoto's is a thyroid immune disease, and she reverted it with functional medicine and holistic nutrition. And the other friend reversed cancer stage 4. So I was like, if these girls that I know, and by know I mean I talk with them every day, if these girls reversed these conditions, I can reverse the pre-diabetes, because it is not written on stone. Like, I can reverse this. So I started my investigation. I started work with this functional medicine doctor, the doctor of my friend that reversed Hashimoto's. And after a few months, I reversed the pre-diabetes, because I am stubborn, and this is something that I do not recommend. You have to, or you should, follow your gut, and yes, have a support system. I am not saying that you should stop your medication. That is something that you should check with your support system, whatever that is. Doctors, nutritionists. Me, talking about my experience, I am super stubborn. And even though I had this endocrinologist that is very, very renowned in Mexico City, I decided to stop. I was like, I'm not doing this. And at that point, my partner he has, my partner we had a lot of information about nutrition, holistic nutrition. So I decided to stop. I'm not doing this. I'm just stopping, and I'm going to work with the functional medicine doctor and with lifestyle and nutrition. I'm just going to reverse this. So I reverse the pre-diabetes, and I've been experiencing 2 years, almost 2 years in November. No wonder, right? It's my birthday in November. And if you've been here long enough or enough, you will know that my birthday is the most important sacred thing for me. November, almost 2 years of being completely regular. And this is, well, a combination of a lot of things, and mostly an energetic transformation, because at some point I started to work with my feminine energy, and that was like the connection. I started with nutrition, and then with movement, and then with lifestyle changes, and then the feminine energy, integrating everything, and it just clicked. Something clicked, happened, and now I am experiencing a regular period, and I'm so happy, because my menstrual cycle is so, so, so very much aligned with the full moon, that I love it. I absolutely love it. I am grateful for it. I enjoy it. And I mean, almost 2 years. Almost 2 years. For 30 years, I don't want to say suffered, but I miss that. I was missing out on that. And now I am regular. And I'm saying this because everything makes sense here. Because today I am on the day 7, I think, or 8 of my period. That means that I stop the I was about to say the blood. Yeah, but I'm gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. Like, I stopped the blood phase. And that phase, those 7 days, I felt so, so different. I was very much aware of what was happening. And at the same time, I was on my own space. I didn't feel like recording a lot. I didn't feel like creating a lot. I was with myself on my own internal transformation. And yeah, it was just like that because I evolved my meditation. I love that this video is so like raw. I love that there's no edition and I'm here scratching my back because, you know, like the Zara tags can be challenging, or no, challenging is not the word, but inconvenient maybe. A gift. And if I cut the tag, then it becomes like more itchy. So I guess it is just a thing that I get to experience and investigate more and get rid of it. My meditation evolved into a silence meditation for almost 2 years, also November. And I'm going to remember July because it is my sister's birthday in July. And great things are happening this month. Not only her birthday, but my dad's birthday. And also one thing that is changing my life forever, is changing the game forever. And I'm so grateful and I cannot wait to share everything with y'all. But as of now, it's going to stay private. I'm going to remember July, almost 2 years of meditating with Joe Dispenza. This is because I read Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself because of a friend, actually. And then I started the meditation. And at some point, it felt like, okay, what else? I started to work to be part of a frequency group, something that, oh my God, I will share more about because this is literally receiving frequencies that transform your DNA and you become the frequency. Amazing. If you happen to schedule a one-on-one session with me, you're gonna experience it yourself. And as of right now, I'm just gonna activate a green cone for you so you can feel and remember this energy of home, the energy of space, possibilities, miracles, magic. And I know you're feeling it, so we're going to continue. I am part of this frequency group, and then I felt, okay, this is a moment to evolve my meditation practice. So instead of meditating 74 minutes, oh, I love that I'm receiving payments while I'm recording. Instead of meditating these 74 minutes with Joe Dispenza, and yes, I am meditating with my AirPods Max still, just so I can not hear anything. And you're probably listening to my to my notification center because my MacBook is open. And now I'm meditating in silence. And I started with 30 minutes, even though I was a 74-minute, more than an hour meditation girl. I started with 30 minutes because I thought, oh, it's going to be more challenging now that it's just silence and there's no guided meditation whatsoever. So 30 minutes for a week, and the last 3 or 4 days, those 30 minutes felt like nothing. They felt like absolutely nothing. Like I closed my eyes, I opened my eyes, and just a minute went by. Absolutely fucking nothing. So I evolved the meditation to 60 minutes. And it's just something that is so integrated that I'm so grateful. And the main message of this episode is I feel so much joy. I was repeating this mantra, in lack of a better word, but I was repeating this sentence, this belief that things in my life were falling apart. I'm reading this book, When Things Fall Apart, that my cousin, the one I live with, the one I have the privilege to live with as of right now, and everything's just so perfect. Like, I needed to come back home to my family to integrate this new energy that I'm being. And I'm so very grateful. I started this book, When Things Fall Apart, and everything is just connected. That book talked about meditation in silence, so gave me the go, like, okay, go. Because I felt for months that Joe Dispenza's meditation was okay and that I outgrew that meditation. But I didn't want to feel like, oh my God, like, yeah, maybe it's an ego thought that I outgrew this. No, I'm going to keep doing it. And that book talked about meditation in silence. So that was my goal. Okay, we're just going to evolve the meditation practice. And your support system is very, very, very important, vital, key in your evolution. So I have one friend that told me, just go for it. I did it, and I was repeating to myself, oh my God, like everything's falling apart. And even though you're looking at me and you follow me on Instagram, and obviously we curate the content, you can say like, oh my God, Carolina, yada, yada. There are a few areas that are moving. And this is my health. For example, like there's one of my veneers that broke and that needs to be fixed, and my retainers, because now I am reversing the grinding at night and I'm doing great, y'all. The key of this is obviously my energy, all the energy work that I do. And talking about physical things that have been contributing to this, dream recovery, y'all have, and I'm gonna link this in the show notes, y'all have 15% off with my code Carolina Samper. And I'm talking about the dream tape. It's literally a strip, yeah, that's how you say it, thingy, my favorite word, that you put to close your mouth at night. And now I'm gonna try the nasal bands, so you can inhale 33% more oxygen. And because of a friend as well that arrived through the frequency group, I know that the grinding has to do with not receiving enough air. So yeah, I'm working now on that. And I forgot. I remember that this friend, the one I'm talking about, said like, oh, maybe you want to have show notes for the podcast. And yeah, it's a great idea. Sometimes I just feel like, oh, I'm just gonna do it, I'm just gonna record this thing, and today I do not have show notes. But yeah, oh yeah, I remember it. But I think it's part of it. And yeah, I can benefit obviously from the bullet points. So my veneer broke. My car has been gifting me the possibility to rehearse who I say I want to be. Because Saturday it had an oil issue. And then Saturday was like, oh my God, you need to check if it's a leak or if the car is burning oil. If it's burning oil, it is super bad. So you rather want to have a leak. That happened Saturday. Then Monday, I went to check the car, and then I found out that the tires, the back tires, are not good. They're almost flat. And then I went to the tire place because they're almost brand new. They have 7 months. I found out that it was not the tires, but the alignment of the car. And then I went to check the alignment, and it was not the alignment, it was the suspension because of an accident that I had 2 months ago. So it was like another thing and another thing and another thing. And the car is just giving me the opportunity to rehearse who I say I am, to show up different. So the car is just being a blessing. And I was not this person. I was not this person 2 months ago. 2 months ago, I would have absolutely fucking lost it because of the car. Because I had plans for the weekend, and then I would have made it a big thing when it is not. Because it is not about a car, y'all. It is not about the fucking car. It is about the lesson the universe, God, the creator, source is gifting me through the car. It's not about the fucking car. So then I'm super relaxed, like, okay, cool. This needs to be taken care of. And don't get me wrong, like, of course, I felt vulnerable. I was crying. I allowed myself to feel it. And I cried, and then I just embrace it. Okay, this is how I feel. I feel like everything's happening at the same time, and I still trust. And I still feel like, when is this gonna be over? Like, the fuck. But I also trust, like everything at the same time. My veneer, the car, my relationships area is also transforming. A few areas are transforming, and I had this speech of things are falling apart. And then my cousin, this same cousin that gifted me the possibility of reading this book, told me everything is falling into place. Not falling apart, falling into place. And that was a huge aha moment. Like, oh, yeah, I'm a puzzle. All the pieces are already there. They're just realigning. And I was like, beyond those things that you receive, and you're just like, oh my God, why didn't I think this? It's so obvious. So grateful for that, for her, for me, because I arrived here to this awareness, and now I can receive this. I remember now something that a coach told, share, because she didn't tell me like one-on-one, but she shared, I think, on a podcast, and I do not remember who exactly, but said something between these lines. The best healer, let's say that you're with the best healer ever. Oh, it's a he, I remember now. David Guillaume on his podcast. He said the best healer is not going to be able to give you information you're not ready to receive. So you're only going to receive the information you're ready to receive, hold, and expand. You're not going to receive anything else. And now I am here, so I feel grateful, and I feel so much joy, y'all. So much joy. I am joy. And this is the last frequency that I received and was activated on my DNA. I really, really, really wish for you to experience it as well. You can always schedule a one-on-one with me for this joy. And, well, for joy and whatever energy you feel you require, you will receive through a one-on-one session with me, and so much more. So much joy. My body has never been better, and I'm aging, let's say, like I'm getting older, and at the same time I look better than ever before. I was sharing on my Instagram, and I will close this episode of updates with this. I was sharing on my Instagram that a year ago I gained so much weight. I still looked great. And you know, when someone says, like, oh no, but you look great, well, I knew that I was gaining weight. And of course, I knew because I know myself, and also because a lot of my clothes didn't fit. So I went from 0 to 6. And don't get me wrong, like I looked great. I knew that something was happening. So I gained a lot of weight. I didn't feel like myself. I literally feel that since they were little kids in my life, I experienced this becoming a mom, losing your body, your system, your universe as you knew it. And I experienced like becoming a mom energetically. I gained a lot of weight, and I didn't feel like myself. So, because I have a lot of information about nutrition, I became very, very disciplined, restrictive, aggressive with my food. And then I started to work out very intense just to lose the weight. Everything was focused on losing the weight and losing the cellulite that I saw in my legs, on my legs. I was like, I need to get rid of this. What is happening? What is wrong with me? Yada, yada. Like a lot of aggressiveness, a lot of emotional weight. I tried so many different things for 4 or 5 months, and nothing worked, even though I have top information and access to top doctors, top nutritionists, top products, whatever. Nothing fucking worked because my energy was focused on something is wrong and I need to fix it. And if you have that in your mind, something is wrong and I need to fix it, you're going to perpetuate the problem so you can fix it again and again and again, because the core belief was something is off, is wrong. And I was functioning with that energy. The moment I got tired, you know, when you get tired of yourself, like I can't. I can't. I am done with myself. The moment I was done with myself, like I'm done, I quit the gym. I was like, you know what? Like, being completely honest with me, I do not like the 35-minute drive to arrive to the gym and then the hour there to lift weights. I don't even like it that much. That's not my thing. I respect who loves it. I do not. This is not natural and authentic for me. And then the 35-minute drive back home just to take a shower and then be ready for life. Like, no, this is taking 4 hours of my life and I do not want to do this. I'm quitting the gym. Like, I can't, because at some point I was going to the gym to do my thing. Like, I was doing my Pilates classes at the gym, and then I it didn't make sense for me. Like, why am I driving 35 minutes and 35 minutes back when I can read, when I can cook, when I can just do nothing for those 70 minutes? Like, I'd rather be at home. Like make it make sense for me. I quit the gym, not authentic, and I quit every single fucking diet that I went on, because I went completely plant-based, keto, and then gluten-free diet, and then I was doing like a combination of being vegetarian. Like, nothing fucking worked because my mindset was off. So I quit everything and I decided to trust. Like, okay, I'm just gonna eat whatever I feel like eating. And obviously, with the awareness. And at this point in my life, I didn't like junk food. So I was in a very great spot to just be free with the food. I had the information of nutritious food and I just went for it. And this doesn't mean that I don't eat processed food, because I absolutely love this vegan corn dogs. I absolutely fucking love them. And I don't buy them because I love them and I'm gonna eat them for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. I just love them, and I love them with a lot of fucking mayo. So I don't usually buy them as much because I love them, and that's my number one fun hack. Don't buy it. If it's super processed, don't buy it, because if you don't have it in your kitchen, you're not gonna eat it. I don't mean that I was super, super, super strict, but I was aware. I'm just like, I'm just going to do my thing. I'm just going to do my thing, and I'm going to follow my own path. Because if I follow someone else's path thinking that I need to fix my body, I'm just going to be here forever. And I rather do what I want to do and be happy. And guess what happened? I lose the weight. And the most important thing, or the key point, is that I don't even know when I lost the weight, because my energy was not focused on that I didn't even know when I lost the weight. I just went back to, or no, I didn't even went back to being myself. Like, I evolved into a new version of myself with a new body, and I never looked this good. And I'm just so excited because it only gets better. That's one of my mantras that I have on my Stanley, on my screensaver. It only gets better. So it's just gonna get better and better and better. And I'm so fucking crazy, or so fucking unique, that I do believe that I can change everything. Everything. Well, I thought at some point that I could change everything within my body with my meditation. I believe that. I've been believing that for, let's say, the 2 years that I've been meditating officially, like as a lifestyle, not as a hack, on and off, on and off, on and off, like a convenient hack, but as a lifestyle integration. So I believe I can change everything within my body with my meditation. And now, today, the day I'm recording this, July 17th, 2025. If you're my kid and you're looking at this, like, oh my God, I don't know why I said that, but if you're my kid, if I'm your mom, I love you. Like, I love you. I love you. I love you. And I haven't met you yet, but I know that you're coming, and I fucking love you. And I wish for you to grow without all the noise and the limiting beliefs. And I'm going to say in positive, because maybe at this point you already know me. I wish for you to grow free, knowing that everything's available for you. And I'm here for you. So, oh, that was so real. I don't know why I said that, but yeah, like, I'm feeling you. At this point, I do believe that I can change whatever with my meditation. And I'm talking about not only my body, but my car, but my relationships, but my bank account, but every fucking thing. I can change it with my meditation, meaning my frequency, my energy, tapping into this frequency where that thing exists. Voila. What time, baby? There's no fucking time. And that's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I share. And this is the main intention of Carolina Sandberg Inc. for you to experience this, for you to know how you specifically, you change your frequency so you can experience all the different realities you want to experience. That's fucking it. That's what I do. That's what I live for. That's what I came here to do. So you have a membership, 11 days for free, a membership where you can receive all the content, English and Spanish. It is mostly Spanish as of now. So if you speak Spanish, great. If you speak English, you will receive more and more content as we go. The link to everything is carolinasamper.com/links. And this is gonna be fun because great things are coming now that I'm on the day 8 of my period and I'm in this energy of let's go for it. Let's just fucking knock it out of the park. I received a lot of information while I was taking a shower. So now I know what's gonna happen with the podcast. If this works, of course it's gonna work. So this worked. So this is gonna be the format to just upload more and more and more episodes. And I'm so grateful because usually I record the episode of the podcast when no one's here, and now everyone is here and I'm just doing it. I'm going for it. And that talks about me and my evolution. The podcast, the YouTube, I received the information that was required also for TikTok, because it's going to be different content for every platform. And I'm so grateful for you. So grateful. And I hope this episode gave you light and just remind you, remind you of your own light, that you are a being of light. And as a being of light, not only everything belongs to you, but in the easiest way possible, you came here to attract it all. There's no hustle involved. The frequency world, the spiritual world, the energetic world doesn't work with hustle, with hardship. It does not. And I'm here to be the reminder of that, because as of right now, my life is going great. Everything is moving. Everything is falling into place, and I feel so much joy, and my body looks amazing, and I feel loved, and I trust like never fucking before. Like the things are not physically in my reality, and I trust like never fucking before. I know it is happening. I know they're coming as I know my name. Like, yes, this is happening. There's no what if. And 3 days ago, there was a what if. And right now, there's no fucking what if. I know it is happening. I know it is mine. I know I cannot fuck up what's mine. And that's what I desire for you. This certainty. And I guess that's it for today. I love you. Please, 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 please feel free to reach out. Every message that I receive from y'all makes me smile to my phone. Like I'm completely in love. Please, 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 whatever. I'm here for you. I love you. Mwah. And I will catch you in the next episode. Mwah.